Jimenez. How are you? I think you're the first one here. All right. Just started this. Amber, hello. OG something. Nalios. I can't see you because you're black on, or you're white on white. Tom Francis, hello. Vinny. Hello. Nick Swift. I don't know half you people. Well, let me know where you're from. Follow if you're not following. I always like to hear where people are from. We're live on YouTube and TikTok simultaneously over here on YouTube. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jody, and whoever else is over there. Kim, hello over here. Obi Guerrero, Canada. Hey, how are you? Again, Longoon, Canada. Hello. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. If I don't know where you're from, let me know. I always like to hear that. Arizona, how the hell are you? I'm sure it's hot and dry as fuck over there. Azu something, hello. Well, Jesus, all you people jumping in there, hello. I can't say all your names in the 420 Witch, how are you? Milton over here on YouTube, how you doing? New Zealand, did I know you were from New Zealand? I may have known that and forgot. West Virginia, hello. Yes and yes. Shadow, yes, I bet it is. Well, I've actually heard some actual people talk about something I suggested, that we build a giant pipeline with a funnel and we'll just put it right in the middle of New Orleans. Hear it? Hear it right now? Not even supposed to be raining right now. Now we just put it in a funnel and send it on over to you. And you know, if it ever springs a leak, it won't damage the land. The Spirit Witch, yes, we're gonna be seeing you next week. Oh my God, is it next week already? Oh Jesus, that's right. Hex Fest is right around the corner. You can still come to Hex Fest. They've got day passes, so you can do it cheaper than usual. But August 12th to the 14th. Get over to hexfest.com, and last I checked, there's still a few tickets left. And you know, it's supposed to be in the mid to lower 80s in August in New Orleans. You know, if you ever wanted to come to Hex Fest, well, but the heat, man, it's gonna be fucking nice. It was 110 degrees when I first came here for Hex Fest. You make more money than me. Okay, good luck with that. I bet you work a lot harder for it too. It's going to be beautiful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'll be getting paid for that. So, you know, when you get paid to talk about witchcraft, we'll talk, okay? Alex, howdy over there on YouTube. Shout out from Toronto. All right, we got Canadians all over the damn place. Got them on YouTube and on TikTok. Kiwi Witches. Jody, hello. Milton, hello. The Insane Witch King. I didn't even see the Insane Witch King. Oh, wait, that's you. Oh, the Milton Knowles. Did you add that? Because I thought it just used to say the Insane Witch King. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for following. Follow me if you're not following. Like it. If you got time to tap the screen like a crazy person, I'm doing it myself. Somebody spelled magic wrong. Okay. How did somebody spell magic wrong?
With a D and a J.
Let's see. I don't see. Okay, dude. Nobody used the word magic. I just scrolled. I mean, we just started, so I got to go all the way to the top. My actual religion, I'm still pretty much, you know, religious-wise, probably more Wiccan than anything else, but I don't use the term Wicca. I don't follow the Wiccan reading. I don't follow most of their dogmatic bullshit. But I still am religious with my craft. I have patron goddesses. I don't really, not really a patron god. I'm just primarily a goddess worshiper, and you know, I call him God kind of because you have to.
And a great husband.
I got man issues, I guess. How do you spell magic rock? Seriously. See, which I had more witchy events like Hex Fest and such here in the UK. Well, that's why you come over for Hex Fest. You get to see New Orleans. It's got, you know, twice as many witches as usual, which is usually a lot. Hello, Lady Jenny Loves out there. Of school or new school? That's not a sentence. I'm old school. I'm OG. I'm original goth. I was goth before there was a goth. The prelude to goth was death rock and horror punk. And out of those styles and types of music came what we now know as goth. So I was dressing like that, looking like that before there was a thing called goth. Here's the rain again. My daughter just got sent home from school. She has lice. So proud of her. Right on. You know, you gotta be proud of your kids, man. Which to go? Hello. Yeah, let me know if you're where you're from. If I don't already know, we're coming to you live from New Orleans, where I teach witchcraft for a living. Lindsey Graham. Some breaking news about Lindsey Graham just popped up. I'm sure that's boring as hell. Friend Club Misfits. Yes, I am original lineup of Misfits old. Saw them several times. For punk rock, the Misfits were the original punk rock boy band. Everyone was fucking hot, everyone was ripped, and everybody had their shirts off. And most of the times that I went to the Misfits, I was taken there by a woman or a gay guy. Go watch the video, Dig Up Her Bones. You see what I'm talking about over here on YouTube. The problem with Witch Fest is I would have to go over to New Orleans to have trouble pronouncing that name seriously. This is my 5th attempt at speech to text. Well, New Orleans is interesting because it's based...
Did you say Witch Fest?
Yeah. We were talking about Hex Fest, actually. But New Orleans is based on French, but then a lot of the words that look like they're French words aren't actually pronounced in the French way.
Which makes it really hard for me.
It makes it kind of complicated. Like, what's the wine?
What wine?
Burgundy. It's not Burgundy, it's Burgundy. What looks like Chartres is Charters.
Well, that's not how you pronounce it in French.
Yeah.
But Charters is not the way you pronounce it in French either, but that's how you pronounce it here.
Yeah. Lady Jenny Love. I kind of thought you said you were coming to Hex Fest. Proud Satanist. Right on. My wife is Old Religion Wicca with the K's. Oh, very good, very good. Hold on. Not saying I lost connection. All right, well, YouTube's still got a connection. We're waiting for the connection to come back on... Oh, connection came back. All right, so there's a Satanist and a Wiccan with K's. That's cool. Most of my life, all of our spokespeople had always distanced themselves from the Satanists. Whenever they went on TV, they had to say, oh, we're not Satanists, we don't eat babies. I always thought that was kind of fucked up, implying that Satanists ate babies, when Satanists never did anything to us. They never did anything to us like the Christians. The Satanists, all forms of Satanism that I've known have a stronger moral code than any Christianity whatsoever. Are you staying at home for Hex Fest? No, Hex Fest is only in person. So, I have to go a whole, 3-minute drive or a 20-minute walk to the quarter, depending on which I want to do. So I got 3 classes and a panel. And yeah, Spirit Witch is going to be there. Meet her there. There's gonna be a bunch of TikTok witches at Hex Fest, and last year we had a bunch of TikTok witches at Hex Fest too. Man, my connection is so...
It says they're ending around 3. It's 3:15.
Yeah, the weather report is clearly wrong. Satan doesn't have any morals. Well, you should look up Satanism. Satanism has a very stronger version of the 10 Commandments that's better than anything the Christians could have ever come up with. And even the original inception of Satanism from LaVey had stronger morals than any Christianity on the planet. So do some reading before speaking. I always recommend that. Yeah, okay. Everybody's telling them the same thing. Okay, let's see what's happening over here on YouTube. Uncle Birch is live on YouTube and TikTok. George, how the hell are you? I don't know if I've seen you in the last couple lives. Last time I was live, they cut off my live over here, and I stayed live over here because over here, apparently I got naked. I don't know. I'm still over here on YouTube. If you want to watch my last live before this one, if you want to see me naked for some reason, apparently it happened because I lost the appeal. I appealed it, and TikTok came back and said, no, you violated those community standards. I'm going, really? Pretty sure I was wearing this shirt. I've washed it since then. But yeah, and I got shorts on. I guess my feet are naked. Maybe that was it. Donna Murphy, hello over there on YouTube. How are you? Rosiner Witch. Hey, I don't think I know you. Let me know where you're from. I always like to hear where people are from. Haven't caught you in a while. Hey, yeah, well, allegedly I'm in TikTok jail right now. I'm not supposed to be able to go live till the 7th. I believe today's the 5th. Oh, yes. Remind me, when we get back in the house, I have to break out the laptop and send classes out.
I have to pay a bill by the 8th.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Birch, good to see you. Hey, Abraham, how are you over there on YouTube? Where have I been? Well, I've been over here. My last live, they sent me to TikTok jail for getting naked, I guess. And I'm supposed to be in TikTok jail still right now. I'm not supposed to be able to go live till the 7th. And then one version said the 8th. So this is the forbidden fruit right here, y'all. Rosiner, which is from the UK. All right, right on. Hello over the pond there. What do you think about eggshells, baneful magic? I think that's ridiculous. I know of nothing of the nature of eggs to where they can be used for baneful magic. Now, most things, a lot of things in the craft have a dual purpose. I can hex you with graveyard dirt, or I can protect you with graveyard dirt. It depends on intent. I do the same thing with a black candle. I can do the same thing with chili peppers. But some things are just not that malleable. Eggs are for protection and fertility, these kinds of things. I would still bring an umbrella next week, Spirit Witch. Yeah. The sun's not going to be that hot.
Rachel, Spirit Witch, there's a good chance it might rain. Mm-hmm. So I would bring an umbrella.
And you know what I do in New Orleans, and some people trip out, like we went out with some friends the other night, and I brought my leather jacket, my light leather jacket, but it's hot as fuck out. And people are going, what are you doing with that leather jacket? I said, you know what? As soon as I walk inside a place, the air conditioning is going to be blasting to fucking 60 degrees, and I'm out here sweating, or I'm getting rained on, so my clothes are all damp and shit, and then you go inside a place, and it's goddamn cold. So bring a layer.
And I would bring a small umbrella that just fits in your bag.
I can use rose to sweeten you up to a cursor hex. Oh yeah, hexes that go in under the radar, somebody's not going to resist. Absolutely. There's massive debate on TikTok at the moment with eggshells being in baneful magic, and I don't agree. Yeah, I don't agree, and eggs are not a closed practice either. And I heard a Latino person saying that one particular practice that they do with eggs is a closed practice. However, I know of several other traditions, all the way back to Italian, the original Latin, that does that same ritual by a different name with eggs. So don't listen to most people that tell you something's a closed practice. 9 times out of 10, it's bullshit, especially if you're on TikTok. I said it. Milton, Egg-Ale's protection, yes. I'm seeing a lot of ghost TV shows using white sage to clear bad spirits. Oh, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. White sage is not for that. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. If you're not following, follow. If you're not following, please follow. Share the live if you can. Like it if you tap the screen like a crazy person over and over and over and over again. It boosts the algorithm and we get more people in here. Added layer of protection magic was always a prudent exercise when dealing in the occult, particularly to seal the aura. Boiled, scrambled, throw them in a pot, etc., etc. Yes. Cook them in a pot like gumbo. Unless you're indigenous, don't use white sage. Well, that's definitely, it's only grows on native land. It's over harvested because of white people. But that's not the only reason not to use white sage. Since they were the first people to use it, we have to listen to Native Americans. And I have polled a lot of them. And 90% have told me that they use white sage to create the proper spirit for the proper atmosphere for the great spirit to enter. To me, in my witch mind, that's invoking. That's not banishing. So if you're using it to clear a house, especially of spiritual activity, it will just get worse. Ooh, thank you for the rose. Basil, yeah, basil. I mean, you can use basil for cleansing. It's excellent for money. It's even good for love. There's so many things that have a multi-purpose. And then the food, oh my God, get me some pesto and call it a good night. Male Devo, hello. I don't know if I know where Male Devo is from, so if I don't know you, let me know where you're from. I always like to hear that. We're live on YouTube and TikTok simultaneously. Hey, Alex, those TV shows are stupid. Yes, but I have several friends that are stars on them. Father Sebastian, Patty Negri, they're all over that shit. Matter of fact, Christian Day and Brian Kane were on one of those same shows. Ooh, little crown. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and I got rosy cheeks. It gave me rosy cheeks and a little crown off to the side. It was like
Biggie.
It was like the men on film, little hattie have up.
Yeah.
I knew you hated it. Donnie Murphy, I always never see the ghost shows. Well, you may have never seen the ghost shows, but you should watch Cursed Films. Season 1, episode 3, I believe. Your dear Uncle Birch is on that one. Invocation, not banishment. I've had to handle some homes that have issues due to white sage misuse. Absolutely. It makes it worse. Not for banishing. And the thing is, every other sage can be used for banishing. And I don't even know how many species of sage there are, but they're all damn similar, except white sage. White sage doesn't smell like the other sages. The leaves don't look like the other sages. They don't grow like the other sages. They don't bloom like the other sages. And most of those other sages are rather, have common threads with each other. Texas kidney wood is the Texas version of Palo Santo. I've never heard of that. Thank you. Ooh, hand hearts. God, I'm getting all kind of stuff. I'm getting, I don't know, panda? Ooh, thanks for the pandas. Thank you for all of those. And tap the screen and like it over and over and over again. As faster you tap it, we can have us a like war. We've done that before because I can like myself on TikTok. I had to make it more banishment oil. You dilute that oil. Yes? Oh, which side of the broom closet? Hey, how the hell are you? 420 Lich. Oh, you guys are talking back and forth. There's a panda over on YouTube. All right, well, what's up, YouTube? Start sending me gifts. I'm getting gifts over here, man. Y'all just staring at me over here on YouTube and typing stuff. I have a bunch of red sage growing. Yeah, red sage grave with that. Raven, hey, how the hell are you? Amity Alice. What's up? Just scrolling lives. Showing some love. Hey, how are you? Follow me if you don't already follow. I go live a lot. I do my best work live. We do this thing called Ask Uncle Birch, where people ask me random questions about witchcraft and magic, because that's what I've been doing my entire life almost. Well, at least since I was 13, been teaching witchcraft. I get paid for that, but here I do it. I do it pretty much for free. But technically, those little gifts people send, those are worth, whole cents sometimes. They add up. I suggested desert sage. Absolutely, desert sage is for clearing. Mugwort can be used. Yes, it also make you, bring on your psychic senses, burning that mugwort too. I just bought a beautiful fox skull. Can't wait till she comes. Ooh, very cool. Spirit witch. Oh yeah, I'm a witch too. Oh well, that's probably how I ended up on your For You page. Well, that's good to know. I'm not shadow banned right now. Technically, I'm supposed to be in TikTok jail. Last time I did a live, somebody said that I got naked, and I appealed it, and TikTok still said I was naked, and nobody recalls that, and we have the rebroadcast over there on YouTube. It doesn't seem to have happened. The universe sent me here for sure. Right on, right on. And yeah, so I should mention my August year in a day course, level 1, which school is open. It's opened August 1st, and you have the entire month of August to join it. If you're on TikTok, you just go to my link tree and you see a little thing called classes. That'll take you there. If you're over there on YouTube, you got to go to gumroad.com/which school, WITCHSKEWL. I have several classes going at the same time, so you've got to have your wits about you and sign up for the one that says August 2022. If you do not follow directions, you will not have a good time. And again, as my connection goes foul, well, I've got a red connection right here. I can still see people joining, but I had a bad connection there. And y'all got a couple more days to get your tickets for Hexfest if you want to come out and see Uncle Birch live and a host of other creators. Silver Ravenwolf's even going to be here for that one, and I never thought I'd be on the same lineup with her. But August 12th to the 14th here in New Orleans. Get over there to hexfest.com. They even have day passes, so it's cheaper. But you really want to go on the Riverboat Ritual Friday night. It's something you definitely don't want to miss. Jesus returns soon. His time runs out. Repent and seek you. No, I'm not going to. Jesus, your God is an absentee father, and he owes child support for about 2,000 years. Hasn't shown up, hasn't done shit. Sorry about that. Yes, absolutely, Black Lives Matter to me. Is this a trick question? You come here, fuck with me. Next you're going to ask if I support the LGBTQIA people, right? Yeah, that's a trick question. No, I will not. Quiet down. Okay, hold on. Archangel Cody. Okay, one more time, and I'm going to kick Archangel Cody out. Well, no, I'll let him go for a little bit. It's just an annoying little noise in the background. See, we never come and preach at you, but that's starting to change. I see witches organizing that. We're going to start protesting out front of churches, man. You keep it the fuck up. Keep it the fuck up. We have never messed with you people. We always mess with us. And it's come to a time where we're not going to take that anymore. Can't wait for Christian Day to sing and see what Brian's doing. Absolutely. Christian Day's got an amazing voice. Just wanted to see if you were with races. Absolutely. I've got my DNA and found significant African blood in my DNA. I'm a priest in an ATR, Palo Mayombe. I practice a lot of hoodoo as well, so absolutely. God's watching you, bud. Yeah, my God's watching you, man. Your God has not done shit for 2,000 years. Nothing. Absentee father. And if you talk to him in your prayers, you got to tell him, you owe 2,000 years of child support. You worthless absentee father, you. Which one? Odin? Yeah, Odin's watching me. Probably.
As far as I'm concerned, God loves us. So
but will not listen to you, Black Lives Matter. Okay, I already said Black Lives Matter. I don't know what you're arguing with. Are you arguing with somebody else? I don't know. Maybe you're arguing with that Christian. You gotta tag the person you're arguing with, or we get confused who you're talking to. I have Raven Bane's boyfriend cackling. Good. Who's your God? I don't name my God. I name some of my goddesses. I believe that there is one God, the creator of all things, and all gods and goddesses are part of that one source. The God in the Bible, Jehovah, was a tweaky God that had too much baggage to ever be worthy of following. I'm already better than that God. I am not jealous. I don't want to turn anybody into a pillar of salt for not doing what I told them to do. I'm already a better creature than the alleged creator. What has your Hod done? My God, the tree. the dirt, the rocks, every living thing around us, and everything supported by that system. That's my God. If it wasn't all muddy right now because of the rain, I could pick up my God and hold it in front of you and prove that it exists. You can't do that with Jehovah. Uncle, is Pan and Cernunnos the same? No, those are different horned gods or different manifestations of the horned god energy. Cernunnos is more, I mean, Cernunnos is technically, they say British, but the painting of Cernunnos that they found was in a cave in France. Pan's more Italian and slides into the Greek as well. Well, Jesus maybe does love me because Jesus was one of us, not one of you. Jesus wasn't a scene. They were pagan. They believed in a god and a goddess, and they practiced magic. That's why he was running around turning water into wine and walking on water and shit. But keep it up, and I'll school you on your Bible a little bit more. You want me to talk about how in your Bible we're called wise? And every king seeks our counsel? In there, as a matter of fact, we found Jesus. We found Jesus by using astrology to find Jesus out in a fucking manger. Where would you be without the wise? We're all through your damn Bible. And the word they call us is wise. Look it up. Some translations don't even use it. Like, the wise old woman of Endor is sometimes called the witch of Endor, depending on which text. Wrong and delusional. Well, I'm sorry you can't read your Bible. Maybe that's why you go to church and have a preacher tell you what it says in there. You should learn to read. They could be lying to you. So follow if you're not following. Like till we drive away this foul horde of... I'm not even going to call them Christians because Christianity, as Jesus taught it, died with him on the cross, and none of these people are practicing his work. Yep, Yeshua is selfish and jealous. What good is a God that's jealous? Jesus was a prophet, not the Son of God in the Quran. Just something I learned. Yes, if you read the Quran, the Torah, and the Old Testament, they're roughly the same book, diverging on just a few issues. Magic is science, you're right, and science slowly is catching up. Science has not disproved anything about magic, and every time they try, they come out and accidentally prove it. All right, bunch of you sending likes. We're trying to have you having a like war with me? All right, see if you can like me faster than I can like me. I've got that bar almost all the way to the end. I'm going to go all the way to the end. Hey, thanks for the roses. Oh, thanks for using my hashtag. I just checked yesterday. It's got 3.1 million uses of my hashtag. So, yeah, keep doing it. Yeah, can you believe that? He still doesn't get it. I can't believe he still doesn't get it either. Look at all the Christian holidays are pagan too. Absolutely. The funniest one is the Christmas carols. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, because that's when the Holly King beats the Oak King in battle and reigns for half the year. That entire Christmas carol only has Druidic verses in it. It has nothing to do with Christianity, and everything in it is Druidic. What's that lady in the background? Is it a witch? Yeah. It's probably you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The real Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus. No, actually, they borrowed. See, this is how ignorant you are. At the Council of Nicaea in the Middle Ages, where they put the Bible together, they clearly stated in their documents that they had no date to associate with the birth date of Jesus. And to, in their words, to further legitimize the tale of Jesus, they were going to superimpose his mythos onto the mythos associated with the birth of God since the dawn of time. That's the sun god. The sun god dies at the winter solstice, about the 21st of December, and he dies for 3 days. Oh, hey, thanks for the TikTok ball cap. That was kind of cool. He stays dead for 3 days and then rises from the grave. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound familiar? His entire mythos, everything about him, stolen. Christmas is actually a mixture of a lot of different religions. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But the origins of the Jesus tale, attaching it to Christmas, was a direct attempt to superimpose his mythos onto the sun god. That was, you can argue all you want, but that just shows that you're not a biblical scholar and you know nothing of the Council of Nicaea, and you probably should before trying to school anybody. I recommend knowing before typing. It's a little tip, little tip. Jesus said the scriptures won't save you. Well, absolutely, because the scriptures are inconsistent at best. Hey, people going to need our healing ways? Yes, yes, they will. All right. Got some connection issues going on over here. Hopefully it's not breaking up too badly. All right, connection is green again. You want to get angry again like you did earlier, geezer? Try me, bud. Oh, you know what? Now you just got insulting, and you don't get to do that. So let's see. Let's block your ass. No, I'm not gonna fall in. What the fuck are you talking about? Where's the fucking block button on this thing?
What I want to know is why these people are even on your page. You're not on their page.
Because nobody gives a fuck about them. Bye-bye, Archangel. So powerful. Wait, Sassy Witch's Tarot was blocked. No. Fuck. Hold on. No. No. Unblock. Oh, God. That was stupid. Manage. No. Sassy Witch's Tarot is not blocked. No. Okay, so Sassy Witch's Tarot is not blocked. Archangel Cody, however. No. All right, whatever.
Cody. Cody.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know, I wasn't trying to block you. I was trying to block you. You commented to him, and I used his hashtag to block. But it says you're not blocked, and here you are talking. So I guess you're not blocked. Well, if I see him again, I'll block him. Sorry about that. Nothing personal. You're jealous of Jesus like the devil. Oh, you're funny. From South Carolina, and one of your students. Hey, Blue Phoenix, South Carolina. How the hell are you? Which class are you in? Which other? Room closet. Hello. That's your other account. Oh wait. So Sassy Witch Tarot did get blocked. Okay, I'm gonna make a mental note of that and go unblock you when I get out of here. That was my fat thumb.
Sassy Witch Tarot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can see it in me. You know what we can't see in you? Anything. A profile name, a profile picture. I bet you have no content. You're what we call a troll. So people want to hear me talk, and they don't want to hear you talk. And I'm sorry that you're jealous. I'm sorry that you're jealous about that, really. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're jealous that nobody wants to hear you talk and nobody gives a shit. You have a shitty account with, no following or anything. But I think you should seek some help for your issues. This is not the place to work that out. I'm not your therapist. Thank you. A fork bomb. Hey, how are you? Let's see. I've started learning more about the Morrigan and her aspects. Looking forward to working with her. All right. She is not for the faint of heart. Whoops. Oh, yes. Yes, it's multi-platform. I'm on YouTube and TikTok right now. TikTok, I think it's Uncle Birch or which school. Yes. Let's see. Somebody said, "Hey, teach." Let's see. Where was that? Unk. Year today, January 2022. All right. Well, hey, you're coming up toward the end of your course. Maybe you'll go into level 2. Let's see. Greatest miracle Jesus did was finding guys named Pete and Bartholomew in an ancient Arabic land. Yeah, that was a good trick, Jesus. Oh, wow. The internet's fucking up today, but here we are still. You there? Not listening to you. Okay, I'm just reading everything. Let's see what they're saying over here on YouTube. Jesus, not Santa. No, devil. Damn, hopefully he reads my question because he seems to be on TikTok. Okay, let's see. You had a question. Was your question, is this multi-platform? Okay, I'm scrolling. That looks like your question. Yes, I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I'm doing it low tech. I got 2 phones. The devil even is mentioned in Old Canon Scripture. You see, that's the thing. That's how stupid most Christians are. Satan comes from Persia, Zoroastrianism. Zoroaster called him Hasatan, the adversary of God. It is not even from Christianity because nothing is from Christianity. They borrowed everything from everybody else and called it their own. And Lucifer's mistranslated. Absolutely, Lucifer was Venus. Is your magic affected by the fact that you're a public figure? Frederick Xavier says people know you're doing magic that will influence. Yes, I came up with a process of transforming any energy sent at me that I don't want to use for something else. You can get over to gumroad.com/witchschool, WITCHSKEWL, where I teach that technique, and it's called spiritual warfare, feeding on your enemies. So even the little dickheads in here, all you got to do, keep looking at my fucking screen. Keep typing. Every piece of energy you send, I'm converting. I haven't had to pick up a wand in a very long time to get anything done. I just go out on the internet and piss off a bunch of people and transform the energy that's being sent at me. If you go over here to YouTube, you can watch Real Witches Don't Vote Republican. That was a time when, finances were a little low and I needed a big boost of income. So I made that video and bills got paid. Sassy Witches Tarot, who I got to remember to unban. Please comment on one of my videos later and remind me to do that, because I got to send out classes in a little bit, and I don't want to. I didn't want to ban you, so good thing you had a backup account. I will sometimes go live on Feel Free 13. That's mostly a political account where I do, activist stuff. But those are the only 2 accounts that I have right now that are large enough to go live on fucking TikTok, because I tell the Christians where they can stick it. And I've been on their radar for quite some time, and as soon as I get up to a certain level, they organize against me. So it's a feather in my cap. It's a badge of honor. It's community service work that I'm doing for you all, smashing my head against the big fucking Christian machine for y'all, so you don't have to get your accounts banned. Okay, you're all making friends and stuff. Good. Spoiler, God, wine. Yeah, I've often said that. I can turn water into wine. I just need some grapes and some yeast in about 2 months. I'll get you some wine, man. Or, I could do some jailhouse shit. I get, orange peels, whatever you got. Anything that I can get to ferment, I'll make it some damn wine. He created another account. Probably. Wicked Evil Zoot just became a top 2 viewer. Oh, thank you. You must be over here liking it and stuff. Very, very good, very good. This is, of course, as I said at the beginning of the broadcast over here on TikTok, this is the forbidden fruit. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in TikTok jail, not allowed to go live until the 7th because of adult nudity. And I'm sure you all remember that. I mean, if I got naked, I'm sure it made some sort of impression, good or bad. And if you were here last time, you must remember that happened, right?
I was here. You didn't get naked.
I know, but I filed that appeal, and TikTok still said, I must have been naked. So,
I forgot. I think you were talking about somebody getting naked or something.
Freddie Mercury. I mean, that was the closest it came. Talking about the Freddie Mercury thing. I'm not going to talk about that right now. That might have been the thing. Thank you for all the stuff you're sending. There's so many things I haven't seen. There's little balloons and a little hand heart. And I had a ball cap on my head earlier and a little crown. Apple juice, raisin, sugar, and yeast. Yes? Thoughts on Islam? I think Christianity is more dangerous than Islam. I think there's more blood on the hands of Christianity than Islam. But Islam, Christianity, and Judaism all come from the same books. Ooh, a cowboy hat and a handlebar mustache. Thank you for the cowboy hat and the handlebar mustache. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. It's another Abrahamic religion that has been warring with the Abrahamic religions forever. Ooh, thanks for the sunglasses and the cake. All right, I'm getting sunglasses, I'm getting cake. Was Archangel Cody still out there talking? Or you just responding to something? I don't see him. Pagan Witch Maggie sent me cake. Thank you, Pagan Witch Maggie. Thank you for the cake. I'm gonna get fat. You guys keep sending me cake, man. Ice cream to cake and ice cream. It's like a late birthday party. All right. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans here on YouTube and TikTok. Any advice when moving into a new place? Mostly protection and cleansing. Cleanse it before you get your shit in. Properly cleansing a house, you want to get the smoke and not white sage into every crevice, every cupboard, every closet, and you want to leave the front and back door open to chase that shit out. Probably the windows open too. Usually you start in the back of the house, working toward the front of the house. Fan the smoke into everything, bang on the cupboards. You can use rattles, you can use bells, you can use all kind of shaky instruments to chase them out too. But you want to do that before you bring your stuff in, or else they're going to hide in your boxes, and you don't want that. And once you get your stuff in, always remember what Uncle Birch taught y'all. When you banish, you must invoke. When you banish, you must invoke. As soon as you banish all that stuff out of your house, you got a couple days to put something in its place, or it comes. So do a prosperity spell, a happiness spell, love spell, whatever you got. Put something in that house to replace the thing that you took out, because nature abhors a vacuum, and if you make a hole in her, she will fill that hole with what she's used to having now. So you could do all that work, and if you fail to invoke, it's all going to come back. Anybody with Archangel in their name must be a little... Yeah, I used to have was Archangel Gabriel used to come by our shop and cause a scene.
Yeah.
Last time he tried to walk through the door, I gave him a kick to the chest, and he flew out into traffic and almost got run over. But that's another story. It was so hard cleaning in the second floor apartment, but I managed to find a solution. Yes, good. Bang pots and pans together, that's a good one too. They hate it. Yeah, clanging things, rattles, bells, these kinds of things. I mean, bells are used to call spirits. You know, if it's just like a ding or three, but this with a bell, that chases them out. Thank you, Uncle. Good. And good luck on your new house or apartment or whatever, your new place. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans, and we've got a lovely crowd. The Christians seem to have shut the fuck up, or at least I can't see them. Maybe when I blocked that guy, I don't even think I blocked him. I think I blocked the Sassy Witch Tarot. Which, again, comment on one of my videos so I remember to unblock. I burn a heap of charcoal and coal. There's a warning dust. It's got an amber too. Amber 2, and that seems to get rid of everything. And, oh, amber the resin. Yeah. Hard, hard, hard to find good amber, but yes. And amber's really good for like bringing in love and that kind of thing into your place too. Tools have multi-purposes, absolutely. I commented. The August Witch School Level 1 is still open. You can find that at gumroad.com/witch school. That's WITCHSKEWL. Or on TikTok, you just go to my link tree and go to classes, and you can get over there and sign up for that. If you are already in the August classes, tonight's when they come out. It's when the month's worth of classes come out. I just put them all out in one night and let you, like, binge them or whatever you need to do. The best way to banish if already an established residence. Well, same thing. You want to get into all of the objects. Hopefully you're unpacked, so stuff's not hiding in boxes. If you're not, then you need... Internet's doing lovely things today. All right, both connections just came back. The internet in New Orleans is haunted. If you are coming to Hexfest, keep that in mind when you try to use your GPS in the French Quarter. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I've had people send me things from the French Quarter that never arrived. Documents, emails, that kind of thing. French Quarter is very haunted. I live on the lands of the Germanic gold, aka amber. I have some great ones. Cool. Well, I think the Baltic Sea is the biggest place where they find amber. I heard that anointing your doorways and windows with banishing oil is a good way to block negativity from getting in. Yes, absolutely. You do it on the glass, or if you don't want the glass smeared, you do it around the sills. I'm cleaning you up of all the doors and windows. Yes. Yes, well, for the negativity and spiritual activity to get out, but also, if you're doing a lot of smoke, you want good ventilation. You want good ventilation as well. You don't want to, get smoke inhalation while you're cleansing your house. Ice Cream Princess sent me likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. Multiple types of banishment oil, spells, salts. Don't forget to invoke. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Well, it's gotten all peaceful here. I almost miss arguing with the Christians. Almost. That connection just keeps going back and forth. Hopefully it's not too bad. Looks like I got a bad connection on YouTube too. It's falling in viewership over there. I swear, I think it's whatever in here not letting me hear suggestions. Well, tell me what you missed. The connection keeps going in and out. Storax resin smells the same as amber. I'm not sure if it's the same properties. But it does smell similar. I think the properties are pretty different. Dragon's blood's good for that kind of thing. Frankincense is good because you can drive out negativity and even demons and stuff, and raise the energy in a room. So you can kind of, depending on what you mix your frankincense with, you usually want to use it with something, you can banish and invoke with it. If you make oils for hexes and curses, make sure to have a way to counteract it. Yes, always have a cure for your poison. Pine resin's great. Pine resin is great. It's good for, banishing, cleansing, good for financial things, even for love and lust and stuff. Yes, I love me some dragon's blood. Basil, or not basil. Shit, I haven't used it so long I can't even think of that other resin. Dragon's blood, frankincense, myrrh, benzoin.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I got people following me on Twitter. I don't know why. Pine gives me migraines. Well, you definitely pine. You want to definitely have some windows open. It's not healthy to be inhaling the smoke. Frankincense, stick incense is good for banishing. Yes, yes. Especially like they have stuff nowadays called resin sticks. It's actual resin on an incense stick. You don't need charcoal to burn it, and it'll burn like 5 or 6 times longer than a regular stick of incense, and it's actual resin on a stick. The company I used to get it from was called Nature, and they make some really good shit. They made like frankincense and dragon's blood together, all kinds of stuff, even pinyon pine, so many things. The rain stopped and the humidity's back. Could be a mild allergy, yes. Hello over there on YouTube. I'm sorry, I don't mean to neglect you, but I've got to like do stuff to see what you're saying. Yes, definitely love me some copal. I have probably a lifetime supply of Peruvian black copal from the Peruvian Amazon. Came straight from the native tribe there, the Shipibo tribe of the Uncali River. I thought that was all important, so I put it on the jar when I was selling it at my shop. I ended up with a burlap sack full of the stuff. I'll be burning it forever.
It's awesome, though.
It is awesome stuff. The mosquitoes are swarming. Don't you fucking land on me, I'll kill you. I love birch sap. Huh. Why the hell have I never burned birch sap? Huh. I'm gonna have to get around to that. If I find a birch around here, I'm sure we have them somewhere.
I can find out.
Marta's gonna find out. I'll be right back, hold on. I'm sure if I don't repel the mosquito, I'm gonna regret it tonight when I'm itching my ankles. There we go. All right. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans, where it's mosquito season. That's what God said. What? What did God say?
It's mosquito season?
Yeah, did God say that? Satan invented the mosquito. I follow him on TikTok. I know it. He said so. He said anything that just, causes pain and has no purpose in life, he invented. A fork bomb sent me likes. Thanks for the likes. Everybody's still over here liking. I'll join you. I'm liking you back. This is me liking you.
It looks like birch trees don't grow this far south. I think it's too warm. I think it's too hot.
There are so many Asiatic resins that change flame color. I don't know if I played with any of those. I mean, I got a bunch of Egyptian resins that I don't even know what to do with, and that Oj stuff, I think it's called. Fork Bomb sent me likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Follow if you're not following. I do a lot of lives. You want to know when I'm going live. Birch, elm, and willow are my favorite trees. Yeah. Definitely got to like me some oak too, but
And willow,
I chose the name
good.
birch for very specific reasons. I have not seen an alligator here. I haven't really been I've been down on the Mississippi, but I haven't really been to any other waterways
I saw a picture of
around
one
here.
in City Park the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
I drive through City Park a lot. They're filming something called Kansas these days. I saw the film crew and the signs there.
No, I think here the City Park is over by where like Sean and Shannon live.
Yeah, I drive through City Park to get to Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay.
City Park Drive.
Okay.
It's kind of on the edge, and then there's a golf course over on that
Okay.
side. But they do a lot of they've been doing a lot of filming over there.
But yeah, I've seen a picture of an alligator there like really recently.
Mm-hmm. And we have base salts. Yeah, we got a lot of lead in the soil. You know, most of our anything that we're going to consume, we grow in pots. You can grow buttloads of sunflowers to leach the lead out of the soil, but we haven't had a whole lot of luck getting the sunflowers to keep growing. Love my swamp pups. Yes. I mean, our dog Mojo, he came from swampland. We drove over it on a long bridge, but he was over there by the swamps. He'd probably seen a gator.
Yeah.
I lived in South Africa. We'd wake up to small deer in our land. That's cool. Well, growing up in LA, the first deer I saw were the size of a small dog. And I was impressed. I went, oh my God, look, there's Carnunos. And then later, you know, I moved further north and then inland and saw, you know, real deer. The monkeys try to steal our chickens. Monkeys try to steal the chickens? Shit, how do you stop them? I mean, you know, they got thumbs and they're smart. They can figure shit out. I don't know why there's lead in our soil. Don't know. Our soil is also full of oyster shells and shit. I don't know if they used that for landfill once upon a time or why that is, but everywhere you go, there's like oysters and clams, just the shells in the soil. I don't know. But yeah, most of the soil around here, it might be because we're so close to the river. The Mississippi River is like about a block that way. So maybe they got lead in the river. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but it's a big problem around here. Thanks, Uncle Pete. Gotta go, Mary Meet. Oh, bye, Donna. You probably already left, but Mary Meet again. Where might one find sources for subspecies herbs? Chocolate mint, pineapple mint. I don't know. I used to just go to the nursery and buy those. I'd search online. I'm not sure right offhand. I was growing Hyjon. It was doing really good. I don't know if it's doing really good right now, but this Hyjon's native to Louisiana, so I'm just going to keep trying. I'm just going to keep growing Hyjon. It's a lot like Morning Glory. It's actually from the Morning Glory family, so it vines and it gets all over everything. So I'm gonna keep working on that. Aubrey Camino is growing really well here. It is the right climate for it. It needs a lot of humidity, and I you know, definitely want to have Aubrey Camino around. It's an important plant. Shells are good for plant growth, I was told. Yeah, see, I don't know if people like added that to the soil to help the soil, or it was, you know, the river was once over here once upon a time. I mean, there are places I've been in the mountains where we, you know, found sand dollars and shit. You know, those are like millions of years old from when the ocean was there. Maybe because flooding used to be more extreme in the past. That could be. We're on the high floodplain. It hasn't flooded in this part of town in recent memory and recorded history. Pennsylvania Game Lands has many different types of mints. Pennsylvania Game Land, is it like an online store or something like that? Or is that just on the game lands lots of mints grow? Mint overall have many magical properties. Absolutely. Magical, medicinal, gots to have mint. These people are looking for like chocolate mint and pineapple mint. I don't really have a source where I would know where to get those. Rivers normally move over a period of time. I know because the entire that I live in is made out of sand from the rivers, including some of the hills. Yeah, the soil here is pretty sandy. Um, I think that, oh, it's hunting land, game lands. Okay. Um, that's being my next project here. I'm going to get a bunch of good soil.
We got a bunch of mushrooms in our soil, which
Yeah.
means it's good soil.
Yeah, but it's going to be better when I get the tiller and till the damn soil. I prefer spearmint over peppermint. And it's more pointy too. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. We're on YouTube and TikTok. If you missed part of this broadcast or there's something in this broadcast that you want to see again and you're on TikTok, you just head over to YouTube later. It'll be posted there. Just look for Uncle Birch on YouTube and it'll be there for probably forever. I forage for herbs, berries, and greens. That's fun. Tomatoes grow great in sandy soil. I would try that. I actually I'm gonna put some of the sandy soil in my rue because it doesn't like good soil, wants shitty soil. But we don't want to grow tomatoes in the soil because the tomatoes will bring the lead into them until the soil gets a lot better. The Spirit Witch is here. Auntie Katie 6. Okay. I grow a lot of mints. Tend to find a way to incorporate it into roast workings. Yeah, mints are multi-purpose. I mean, technically, basil's in the mint family too. So there are so many good mints. And it's Marta's power plant. She's not listening.
I'm reading something.
I need to get some balcony plant boxes so I can grow a few of my favorite herbs. A thing that we found handy when we had the rooftop terrace in Hollywood was they have these cloth kind of pocket planters that'll hang on a wall. It's like if you don't have much space, and you hang them on the wall, and just plant the plants right there, and they hang. You hang them someplace where they get good sun. You're right about rue. People steal it, and they took my whole plant. They probably saw Adventures in Plant Matter. First time we saw Marta on camera, where we went looking for rue. We were very quiet, looking for rue. More nutrition, shells, seashells. I just saw one. Actually, somebody told me about here. You take your banana peels and you soak them in a jar of water. I'm not sure how many weeks to do it before you use it, but
I read it was only 2 days.
Okay, just a couple of days, and it's supposed to be like better than any known plant food. And fertilizer. Holy pockets. Yeah, they're pretty damn cool. I have grown rue from seed, and I did one of my rue plants sprouted and it seeded itself, so it can happen. The Adventures in Plant Matter, which is one I used, stole the plant of an old Mexican lady's garden.
Yeah, they got it.
Yes.
You got it.
Well, and see, I've learned things. Back then, I used to say that if you know an old Mexican lady, it's growing in her front yard. I've later been corrected. It's any Latino old lady. They all have it. The Puerto Rican, any version of Latina, and a certain age, they have rue growing right by the front door, man. Try it. Check out my logic. Shout out to Prater Xavier. Yes. Prater Xavier's my bro. How do you smoke tomatoes? I don't know, but I used one for a pipe one time. Used coffee is amazing. Yeah, we do that. I killed an aloe with nana peel water. Okay. Don't use it for aloe, I guess. Aloe can have can't have too much potassium. Oh, I did not know that. I know. This is the only place to get rue from that one Mexican lady. Well, I had a student once, and she wanted to get some rue. And I told her a place where I knew there's an old Mexican lady, and she had a big rue shrub growing. And she went over to that house, and everybody there was on the porch. And rather than scurry off, she struck up a conversation, and she was telling them how much she really loved their plant. And she said, "Oh, the ruta, the ruta," and she cut some rue and gave it to her, and uprooted a small rue plant and put it in a pot and gave it to her. So sometimes, you know, maybe that's better than stealing the rue.
I'll tell you later.
Thoughts on programming water. I've had much success with it. Programming water it's the same thing as like programming salt. Speak upon it. Have the breath of your words move the water as you're speaking to it. Tell it what you want it to do. I saw a video out here on TikTok, somebody saying, well, you know, if you can't afford, you know, to go to the market and get chili peppers, do your spell, you shouldn't be doing witchcraft. And it's like, well, maybe you should just learn how to be better at witchcraft. I don't need any of that shit. Give me a pinch of salt, give me a glass of water, I can call spirits or I can fuck you up. Do anything I need to do with water and salt. Ooh, volcanic ash would be good too. Yes, I can do a lot with that. Used to have some. My grandma sent me some from Mount St. Helens a long time ago. God, I wish I'd have kept that around for witchcraft. Yeah, don't drink the selenite water. Well, selenite water should be easy to make. You just put it in the water, it's going to break down, right? Sept Witch is saying something's bullcrap, but I don't know what they're saying or who they're referring to. My lemon balm took over my backyard. Yeah, we'll do that. Mints, all mints can do that. A fork bomb sent me likes, thank you. The elements is all you need. Yeah, could use that. But salt would be earth. Water would be water. Yeah. My life changed after learning about servitors and your parking egregore. Oh, squat. Squat is all powerful, yep, man.
Squat's the best.
Yes, squat. Find me a spot, man. Don't tell the witches on TikTok not to do selenite water. I don't like those witches. Well, that would be irresponsible of me, Milton. It's a very slow process. Yeah, it is a slow process. But I knew, so somebody came in my shop one time, said that their friend was possessed. I said, okay, what changed in their life before they were possessed to now? And they said that somebody told them to put crystals in their water to purify it and drink it. And I said, okay, that's not really a bad thing. And she said, but all she had was selenite. She put it in her water and she drank it and had been drinking it. I said, okay, tell her to stop doing that and she'll be okay in a couple days. She's gone insane from consuming too much salt. That's what happens to sailors at sea when they drink the seawater. Auntie Marta, teach us a limerick for Squat. Squat likes limericks and dirty jokes when you're looking for a parking spot.
Well, there's one. There once was a fellow named Ringer who was dating an opera singer. Said he with a grin, well, I've sure got it in. Said she, you mean that ain't your finger?
There you go. Squat loves that one.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, call on Squat. Tell her some dirty jokes and limericks when you're looking for a parking spot. I don't care if you're in New York City, you're going to find one. We have a person who will not stop spreading very bad words about us, my girlfriend and I. And now out our friend. It's the best way to deal with it. Best way to deal with it, get over to gumroad.com/witchschool, WITCHSKEWL, and find the video Spiritual Warfare Feeding on Your Enemies. you can use that energy. You can use that energy to where you never have to whip up any energy for a spell forever. As long as there's people out there hating on you, you can transform that energy. You can use that energy. You can make the haters make you rich. There's no better revenge than living well in their face. Okay, I'm playing a pirate character in Dungeons and Dragons, but she talks like a sailor. um, oh yeah, Attitude Caffeinated. We're gonna see you in about a week too, huh? So many TikTok witches coming to New Orleans for Hex Fest. You should come too and meet some people. God, we had a fucking hell of a crew of TikTok witches last year. What do you do for somebody who steals all the peaches off your tree? Poison your peaches? No. I don't have a good peach tree spell, but you know, look for a stop thieves spell. People salinized gypsum, meaning it will react and create a dangerous coating in the throat. Yeah, and it salts too, so you're going to be consuming salt water, which is not a good thing to do. You're not
It
going to
does
have a
have
good
a
time.
purpose in Chinese medicine.
Yes, but so does aconite.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could do a tongue binding spell. You could do a binding limerick. I mean, when I'm going to do that kind of binding, the power of duct tape cannot be overlooked. It'll shut a person up, if that's what you want to do. Or you can learn to take their energy. It's like, kind of like a psychic vampire, but it's their fault. They're sending it, right? Might as well do something with that. Feed them some nice old apple seed oil. Ooh, old apple seed oil. Okay, Milton's getting some good advice over here on YouTube, and that's where the person was that asked the question, so look at what Milton said. And Kate's in the likes. 420 Witch is back. Hey, how are ya?
The roux looks really good right now.
I think it's loving that spot too. Yeah. So again, my August class of Witch School Level 1 2022 started August 1st, and you can still join it. Spirit or Sept Witch on TikTok, you just follow my link tree right under my profile. Thing that says classes there, take you right there. Over here on YouTube, for you old timers, it's a little more complicated. You got to go to the internets, the interwebs. You got to go to gumroad.com/witch school. And that, of course, is spelled WITCHSKEWL. And the August class can be open for the month of August. So you can still get in it, or if your payday didn't happen yet, it's $40 a month for a year. And I have like 5 level 1s going. I think I have 6. But I got a bunch of level 1s going right now. So if you go over there and you're signing up for the Witch School courses, the Witch School courses are a year long. So you want to get in the right one. August 2022. August 2022. The link tree is messed up on TikTok. Since when? Oh, somebody go over there and check. My link tree, you should hit the link tree and it'd say classes. And if not, check on that in a couple hours after I get off of here, and I'll go check and see what's up with it, or if it's not working or what. But you want to get in the right class. I have a lot of standalone classes there. And I even have bundled versions of a witch school class for the millennial witches who don't want to take a whole year to study a thing, and they like to binge watch. So I have some people, since the update, oh shit, when was the update? All right, I'll check that. Okay, so if it's not working, just check back in a few. I will go fix that if it's not working. It works, I just tried it. Okay, thank you. All right, it's working for her. Was it Attitude Caffeinated? Did you just say you were a DJ? Was that your video? Thought I saw you on there. I thought that was there. Okay, it's working for Fourth Bomb. Okay, thank you for everybody checking on that. Getting dry, some belly. Oh no, I gotta go there. I've been silenced again. I love research, studying, and learning. Good. Oh, well, you, of course, you do. We do a lot of that over there. Some of your first homework in that class will be going through the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah, and finding the word wise, and telling us what that means in those texts. And I know, you never thought you'd be, having to study the Bible in a witchcraft class, but doesn't really take that much studying. You do the Bible online, you can just search for the words wise and find it immediately. It doesn't take a whole lot of work. I'm going to be buying part 1 in bulk in September. I'm getting extra money. Yeah, that's kind of why I did that. It's less expensive, and it's bundled, and I have the one where you can take the first half and then take the second half, in between paydays or whatever. That's to give the people what they want. Spiritual warfare, feeding on your enemies. Yes, that is the one. You do that spell, and you're gonna learn how to make that transformation sigil, and nobody can fuck with you. If it fails, maybe dump your app cache, force close, and restart it. Yeah. Yeah, I get rid of my cache every so often. It's apparently one of the ways you keep yourself from being shadow banned. I don't know. Something I heard, so I did it. You're welcome, Jody. And again, you've got just a week to get your Hexfest tickets, man. There's going to be so many of us from TikTok, and probably YouTube as well, meeting up here in New Orleans, learning about witchcraft, having some drinks, hanging out, having a good old time. We're going to be having dinner on a riverboat on the Mississippi River. We're going to have every kind of food you'd ever want to have in New Orleans except crawfish.
Full bar.
Full bar, because not crawfish season, so you can't get that. Ooh, thank you for all the ice cream and the TikToks and the finger hearts and the fire and whatever else you sent. Thank you. Let's see, Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I'm probably gonna be out of here within like a half hour or so. Gotta go start thinking about dinner and stuff.
I have a lot of yummy stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, baby. Strawberry daiquiris. We have drive-through daiquiris.
Yep.
They put like a little safety seal over the straw hole, and if you get pulled over, actually, I don't think they pull.
Not that anybody gets pulled.
Yeah,
over
I don't think they don't do traffic stops.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a traffic stop in forever. I mean, you really got to really fuck around to get stopped
You have to
by a cop.
crash or hurt somebody.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a fabulous time, and this August, well, right now, and up through Hexfest, it's supposed to be like the mid to low 80s. It's gonna be so damn nice. It was 110 degrees first time I came to New Orleans in August. It's going to be way nicer than we even thought it was going to be for Hexfest, and not much chance of a hurricane happening. It would be really shocking for one to whip up and get here in a week.
No.
Uncle Birch, any idea how to undo a weather wording? Somebody just went and bought Spiritual Warfare, Feeding on Your Enemies. Hey, thank you over there on YouTube, if you're still there. I really want to go. Then you should do it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Don't wish it to happen. I would probably have to know more about the weather wording, so maybe you could DM me or something later. Seriously, drive-through daiquiris. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you been?
And they're strong.
You went one time, right?
I've had somebody bring me one back.
Okay.
They're strong,
Well-
like a normal drink.
Well, if you've never been here, you can just walk around drinking. If you're in the French Quarter, you can't drink in a glass vessel. Everywhere else in New Orleans, you can drink in any fucking vessel you want. But you can just walk down the street drinking. thought you just had Hex Fest. Yeah, like last year. Oh, we just had Witches Fest. That was in New York. I didn't go to New York. I did it through Zoom. Hex Fest is in person. I got 3 classes and a panel. And normally when you're a local, they only ask you to do 1 class. So this year, you can see a whole lot of Uncle Birch. This is the year to come. And I get paid more, so it's a win-win for everybody. I have more money for more drinking in the French Quarter. But yes, we did have Witches Fest, and unbeknownst to me, I taught a class at Witches Fest that I said I'm going to teach at Hex Fest. So by Hex Fest, that class will be an absolutely different class than I taught it at Witches Fest. It is the 12th to the 14th of August. They do have day passes. You just want to go for a day or something, you know, go on the day that I have 2 workshops, that'd be the thing. But, you know, if you can do it, you want to do the whole thing. That riverboat dinner and ritual at the beginning, and just like a whole riverboat full of witches with all the best of New Orleans
And you get
food.
to talk to all the presenters.
And all the drinks, you get to talk to the
everything.
presenters. That's where I meet up with all the TikTok witches. It's really an experience to have. I could switch to my main account, so it's storms crazy. Outside my little patch of the woods. Yeah, we get crazy storms. So it just, before I went live, it was pissing down out here for like about an hour, and usually thunder. Usually we got crazy lightning.
Sometimes
and
lightning.
Well, honey, if you got thunder, you got lightning.
No, I know. Sometimes lightning we can actually
Yeah. I might actually go. Well, you should. I'm telling you, it's such a great time. We got this right next to the Bourbon Orleans Hotel, where the event is held. There's a speakeasy. It's in the back of this one bar. You got to kind of walk through the back of this one bar and go through this nondescript door. Sometimes there's somebody dressed all in black guarding the door. And you have to have the password that the vampire sent you. It's a speakeasy owned by the vampire community. They're very, very strong vampire community here. And most of them practice witchcraft. But it's called Potions. And Potions usually has a lot of witches in it. Every time I've ever been there. But at Hex Fest, it's off the damn hook. There's like too many witches in there. I could barely move around. Literally had people like asking for my autograph and shit, which was weird. I just said, look, let's do a selfie. That's so old school. We'll do a selfie with each other and shit. But it's epic. You meet so many fucking witches from different paths, people from all over the damn world. And there's so many coming from TikTok. I started one of my classes, which I think is about halfway through right now. I screwed up that month and forgot to advertise the class to any of my other social media accounts because I was just really busy with TikTok. And I only advertised it to TikTok. Ended up with about 100 TikTok witches, all of them. And some of them are already out here teaching on TikTok. And some of them, I hope to see them do that. Not everybody's going to be a teacher, but quite frankly, after about a month of my class, you know more than probably almost anybody's witchcraft class. I say almost because there may be some people out there that are worth their witchcraft. There's so much people just teaching crap out there, but I think you will know the craft better than most craft people after the first month. My mobilities, disabilities would sadly make it hard for me to come to Hex Fest on my own. Well, that sucks. I mean, you know, definitely most of the town is wheelchair accessible. Hex Fest, there is some stairs. I think
I'm
there's an
sure-
elevator too, though.
Well, no, the only stairs you need for Hex Fest are if you want to go to
Or
the
to go to the
vending
vending area.
But all the workshops are on the ground floor.
Yeah.
And it would be hard to get into the speakeasy.
That'd
but,
be tough.
But that's the only thing I can think of.
But if you show up, I'll help carry you up the damn stairs. All right? That's a solid from Uncle Birch. If I'm there. I probably will not be at Potions Friday night. It's just too much. There's too many witches on opening day of Hex Fest. I will probably go to the Golden Lantern or something. But Saturday, Sunday, and then, there's the bar at the Bourbon Orleans Hotel. I'll be spending a lot of time there too.
Yeah.
I'm coming from the UK too, though. Oh wow. Well, I'll tell you, if you come, we will help you out. I'll give you a piggyback ride, depending on how much you weigh. Which I just found out, it's a crime in Georgia. You give somebody a piggyback ride in Georgia, you're going to jail.
What?
Yeah, there's this Southern cop on TikTok, and he tells you the different weird laws that they have around the country.
Okay.
He says tips to keep your ass out of jail. All right, Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. I think I'm gonna smoke me one more and get out of here and do other stuff. Oh, hi. Oh, I thought you just wanted to shake. Give
I'll
me your
shake.
paw.
Oh,
Man, those nut things are coming down hard.
yeah. Thank you, sweetie.
78 BL. Oh God, you people in the metric system. See, we're the only country in the world that doesn't do the metric system.
Wait. Well, what's BL though?
Oh,
I don't know what BL is.
yeah, I don't even know. Maybe that's not even a metric system.
I've never heard of BL.
Georgia's a weird state. Yes. Yes, they are. Unfortunately, our backwards next door neighbors. Pounds. Oh, 78 pounds? Ah. All right. Piggyback ride it is. I think California has a weird pickle law. I heard a couple weird California laws on that same page. I forget what the guy's called, but he's really funny. He's like a sheriff. I don't know where he's exactly from, but he could be from here. Sounds like it. Grew up in Georgia, now Alabama. Well, you're not far at all. Hell, you can do a road trip, get here. And there are there's plenty of hotels. I don't know if our friend's going to have anybody at their Airbnb, but there's places right in the French Quarter you can stay. I think our friends that came, they did I think it was like a Crazy 8 or one of those. Like they found like one of those little motel kind of things right next to the French Quarter. I've never even seen it, but it was cheap. And well, at least for me, drinks are cheaper here. Like the IPAs I drink tend to be like $4, $5, depending on if it's happy hour. In most places, it's happy hour all
Unless it's a
goddamn
ghost
day.
in the machine. And then
Let's
it's
Ghost in the
like
Machine. I think I think it's cheaper at the Potions than it is at the Vampire Cafe, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah. So I think they just give it to you right in a bottle. I don't know what.
Okay.
Actually, out of the tap should be cheaper, but I'm checking air prices for next year. Low income benefits need to save up. Yeah, and you could do that feeding on your enemies thing. Have your haters make you money. It's a great idea. I mean, I don't have the time or the energy to sit around doing money spells all the damn time. Just let the haters do it for you. But yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna be there next year. I just got my contract for WitchCon. WitchCon you don't have to leave home for. It's the largest magical conference probably ever.
There's roughly 100 presenters.
Yeah, and big names, because some of the big names they can't afford to travel either, or it's bad for their schedule.
They're uptime.
Yeah, this is all online, and so you get some of the biggest, big name pagans of them all. Beer in heaven. Yeah, whatever the hell I was saying. Actually, yes. Thank you, A Fork Bomb. And you get over here to YouTube, and you go to my YouTube channel, and there's a link to that in my link tree under my bio here on TikTok. And there's a little video called To Hide a Sigil in Plain Sight. And there you will find the money magnet sigil. You might even find it here on my TikTok pages if you search through, and it'll be done to the song of the Ching 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 Goes the Money Tree. That sigil was created in plain sight, and it's kept in plain sight. And it derives energy from being in plain sight. Everyone that looks at it gives it energy. I've had taggers tagging it all over the fucking country. I've had people putting it on the freeway signs in Los Angeles. This thing has been floating around on YouTube for maybe 10 years now, and everybody that uses it gives it energy. Everybody that sees that video, thousands of hits, gives it energy. And it's on YouTube, it's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, it's on my Patreon. Wait, did I put it on my Patreon? I should put it on my Patreon. I'm not sure about that one. But it's all over the internet, and it's great when, like, you don't have money and you don't have energy to do a money spell. It's a terrible time to do a money spell when you're broke. You want to do a money spell when you have money. I know that's hard to think of, because, you know, when you need the money, that's when you're going to do the spell. But that's not the right energy to be putting forth to get money when you don't have any. So on payday is a good time to do a money spell. But you use the money magnet sigil on To Hide a Sigil in Plain Sight over here on YouTube. You don't need to do a whole lot. And if you add energy to that, that's just enhancing it. But thousands and thousands and thousands. I've seen people use that as their profile picture on Facebook. It's out there. Every person that ever looks at it just keeps giving it energy. And it's, you know, got at least a decade of charge to it. So check that out. Could be a easy money spell for you. Poverty be gone. See, that's the right language. You know, some people say, I want no poverty. And the magical mind, the subconscious portion that does the magic, does not recognize a negative. You can't say no, not, neither, nor. None of those words will work. The subconscious mind deletes it. This is the place the Wiccans fucked up. When you say, and it harm none, so mote it be. I mean, that's usually how a lot of Wiccans put on the end of their statement of intent. What the subconscious mind from which your magic comes from heard is, and it harm, so mote it be. So they fucked up bad with that one. So many people thinking that they're covering their ass, throwing that little line on the end of their spell, and it's not doing what they thought it would. Well, this is Uncle Birch. I'll be coming to you live from New Orleans. I'm going to be out of here in a couple minutes, so remember to follow if you're not following. Like it if you want. Check out all my other pages now. You want to see Uncle Birch, you're going to have your wits about you. Okay, the way it works here on TikTok is I got on the Christians' radar when that little boy that looks like one of those blonde singers of the 70s, fuck, I can't even think of his name.
Sean Cassidy?
Thank you, baby. The guy who looks like Sean Cassidy came out and started talking about all the witches that he found on TikTok. I got on their radar. I'm teaching witchcraft on TikTok, and the Christians found out. And when I'm on one of my small accounts like this, they're not paying enough attention. They don't see me. But as soon as I get up to, you know, double-digit thousands, they will come at me again. And TikTok's, you know, even all my magic's not going to keep TikTok's algorithm at bay. It's total bullshit. And anybody can report anybody for anything. And if you do it enough times, it'll work. So, follow my other accounts. Follow me at Uncle Birch 4. Follow me at Philfree13. That one's a little off their radar. They haven't found that one yet. Philfree13. And then I'll probably, since it's starting to look like I will not get Uncle Birch 3 back, well, I'm going to wait for the Wi-Fi to come back over here on TikTok. Oh, there you go. Since it's looking like it's not too likely that I'm going to get Uncle Birch 3 back, I will start another account. So keep your eyes open. If you want to follow Uncle Birch, it's gonna be tricky, and that's fine. I never over here on YouTube for 10 years. My YouTube channel was FreakPhil1309. I only recently changed it to Uncle Birch because I believed that it shouldn't be easy to find. Real witchcraft should not be easy to find. You should have to search for it. But the kids these days just will not do that amount of work, so I eventually changed it to Uncle Birch. I'm gonna sign up for your tarot class on Gumroad. Cool. I think that tarot class will teach you things that you will not learn in any tarot class. I'll say that about any class I teach. Any class I teach, even witchcraft, the way I teach witchcraft is going to be different than anybody else you're going to run across. And quite frankly, I think it's better because I'm an arrogant fuck. And I earned it. True arrogance can be a beautiful thing. I get blocked just because they see pagan in my name. Yeah, I bet you do. And this was, that started with my 61,000 account. They came after me. And then I had a 50,000 account. They came after me. And I think I had a 20,000 account that came after me. It's like, as soon as I get big enough, then they rear their fucking ugly heads. And I can't think of a more beautiful thing to be attacked by Christians for teaching witchcraft. It's a feather in my cap. So thanks for all the likes. Again, follow me if you're not following. I'm gonna get out of here and do other things. You can find all of my stuff just by Googling Uncle Birch. I'm the only one. And you'll find all the things I'm up to if you just Google Uncle Birch. Or on TikTok, you can just follow my link tree. It's pretty easy, but still, that's only a smattering of the things I'm doing. I probably should update my damn link tree. But till we meet again, as our ancestors used to say, to remind us of the troubled times through which they came and the breadcrumb trail that they left you to follow in the ways. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again, y'all.